Hey there, Magic One. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I hope you're having a really blessed week so far. I am currently working on the April monthly readings. I believe I have half of them done now. I'll pop the playlist up here for you and I'll be dropping the rest really soon as well. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, I'm always available for those. And that is the first link down below there for you to head across to my website and you can check out what I offer. Keep in mind that the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. If you would like to learn my signature process for putting it all together and delivering a powerful reading. You can find me on social media. I am on Facebook and I'm also on Instagram. But use the link for Instagram down below because it is a fake account which, can you believe it, has more followers than me. So just to make sure you get the right one, if you use the one below, then you definitely will. Hit subscribe for me if you don't mind. Yes, that supports my channel. I think that's a great energy exchange between us, and I will keep the readings coming from my heart, from my soul, for you guys in return. Don't forget to like, share and comment. That's also a great support as well. Well, for now, I am wishing you so much love and magic for your week ahead. Do take care. Bye for now. Scorpio, welcome to your tarot reading for April 25th to May the 1st. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I've got the 9-card block here, Scorpio. We have 3 for your recent past. We have 3 for your focus energy and 3 for your near future outcome. I've got a few oracles here, lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you as well. Scorpio, I'm working with the Sacred Creator Oracle, Moonology Oracle, Moonchild and Starchild tarots from my fave, Danielle Knoll, and I've got the Morgan Greer Tarot for your spread. Okay, so things are coming to a head for you, or have come to a head for you in the recent past. Judgment is going to be your first card out, and you know, Judgment is a big energy. It's an energy where, you know, liberation is wanting to come in for you to free yourself from a situation that has held you back from some time or has become your limitation that you've been feeling stuck in. So I feel that, you know, it is a time for you to move forward and potentially let go of what has been holding you back. So we'll get to that. The first card out is just a reminder here, Scorpio, you are living poetry. You are a spiritual being having an earthly experience. Keep your vibration high. Keep in your flow. The next one out is one step ahead is all you need. Now, it feels like you are just one, you just need to push over that first domino and then things are going to really unfold for you. There might just be one last step that you're needing to take, one last decision, one last communication to really set the wheels in motion here is what I'm feeling. A time for healing, says Moonology, and then the lead energy is 4 of Swords, which is another card of healing or recovery. So it feels like you are going to need to recover after this goes down. The 3 of Swords is prevalent in the 4 of Swords, meaning that there's potentially going to be hurt here or heartbreak or sorrow or sadness. You will recover and you will also find your way forward to the new as well. Now, Scorpio, it feels like we're dealing in the realm of relationships or partnerships with the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This could be in your romantic relationships, your friendships, your colleagueships at work, or your creative partnerships. But for most of you, this will be in your romantic relationships. So I feel like a partnership has come to judgment time. Now, that can look like, we've gotten to this point where we need to address this. There's something not working here. You may feel like you've outgrown a situation. You may feel like it's holding you back in some way. You may feel like it's become a codependent situation or a comfort zone where you can't quite move ahead to new potential. So with Judgment, the decision is, are we going around for another cycle here? And if so, without that work of transformation, know that you will get a very similar result to where you are now. So if you're happy with that, Scorpio, then you may want to go ahead with that and stay where you are. You have free will to decide that. The card that comes after the Judgment is the World, okay? Judgment is the second to last in the major arcana sequence, and the World is the final one. Now, the World is associated with a victory through knowing when to close cycles, okay? So the situation is, do I go around for another cycle or do I close the cycle for good? It feels like a very final closure when you're at that judgment decision. Now, I also have Death card in this reading, Scorpio, which is also your major arcana. So it feels like there is an ending or transformation of the situation coming. Now, you have the Ace of Rods. Ace of Wands here is the next card. Now, you may have had another offer, okay? You might have met someone else. You may have had an offer. It's something that lights you up, okay? So you might even have had an offer in a new location for work, or just an offer of work where it feels like this relationship's going to need to be addressed as part of it, okay? Because you might need to move on, and you're like, well, this is a really good, circumstance. This is a good catalyst for dealing with this situation. You may have met someone else or had an offer of passion that has highlighted the stagnancy in this situation. Like, as adults, we often stay in situations until we have a better offer. There's no shame in that. It's just that, we build security with someone. We move in with them. We financially, make a dependent situation where, it's so much better to be in that partnership. But when that partnership falls flat, like, a lot of us don't just say, well, I'm going to let go of everything that we have here, because that would put you in a challenging situation in terms of home and finance. So we stay, and then often it's not until we get that offer that it's like, okay, well, now I'm facing the final judgment. Page of Swords is here. There may be children involved. That might be why you have stayed, which is absolutely a great reason to try and stay in a situation, yes. But the Page of Swords is also the beginnings of change, winds of change, and potentially that you are just one communication away from really changing your reality in some way. Focus energy, I've got Temperance, King of Swords, Death card. So other signs that I have here is Sagittarius energy, Aquarian energy. I have you, Scorpio, and I have Leo with the Strength card. So you may be dealing with one of those signs. The King of Swords at the center of this reading is the decision. Okay, it's time to make a decision, and it's about stepping back and seeing the big picture with clarity and understanding that, of course, if you stay in a situation, you'll get more of the same. Otherwise, it's time to make a strategic move forward, and it's time to decide, like, how do you want your life to look? How do you want your relationships to look in the future? Will this one get you there? So it's about making a decision based on your truth, and the decision is, do I move this into the Death energy, which is clearing the slate and clearing away the old, clearing away what's not growing anymore, what has had its season. So I do feel like we are looking at an ending here. And the Death card normally asks you to surrender to that, because what we hold on to that is, we've outgrown or is due to end, and we continue holding on to it, can become the toxic poison in our lives, okay? I feel that, if you do choose to go through that ending, there is recovery here quite quickly with the Temperance energy. I am feeling for some of you there is the potential to heal or transform this partnership, but it would take transformation. Maybe going to counseling, or really implementing some very powerful and fundamental change. That is the conditions that you can repair it. Otherwise, I feel that for most of you, you're moving on to an ending, and that is going to initiate a new path moving forward. If you're feeling that in your intuition, then that is the path that you're probably going to take. So I've got the Six of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Strength card. I do feel that for many of you, the situation is out of balance, and maybe there's a codependency in money, like the hand that feeds you, okay, and that could be why you're holding on to this. But I feel like that's going to lead to boredom, apathy, complacency in the situation. This is a kind of a combination where you're sort of being the charity to someone else without getting your own needs met. And the cards are saying, well, maybe you need to have the strength and courage here to follow your heart, to move beyond the fear, right? The beast within, the devil energy, that codependency, to open up a new path. So I'm going to grab another one for that here, Scorpio. Knight of Swords, yeah. It feels like there can be fast forward movement on the other side of this, but I see with this particular Knight of Swords, somebody is looking for the clarity, the breakthrough, to take a leap of faith, to to go through into a portal to the new. Hanged Man. Yeah. Hanged Man is the card that comes before the Death card, saying that sometimes you need to die that death of the Hanged Man. Have acceptance of the fact that to get to the new beginnings, there is often an ending, and maybe it's about a perspective shift and seeing it as a positive rather than a negative. But again, the Hanged Man is waiting for the breakthrough or the insight, that final piece of inspiration you need. 10 of Pentacles, to potentially close a home situation, a live-in situation where there is dependency around home and money. So that's what I feel that you are looking at here, Scorpio, and I'm wishing you all the best with it. If you feel like you can both take this fundamental work of transformation, there may be healing there. But if not, I feel that you're looking at an ending, and it's time for you to really consider carefully, how do you want your future to look? Can this relationship go with you into that place, or do you need to part ways and focus on yourself here? Some of you have already got an opportunity that is offering you the growth that you feel like you're missing in this situation. If so, this could be a divinely guided intervention to help you face the final judgment and move you and pull down this tower when maybe you weren't going to move yourself. So I'm wishing you all the best with it, Scorpio. It feels like you can come into power here with your major arcana showing if you make the right decision for you. Do keep in mind it's a general reading. It may or may not be for you. You might not be facing this situation. That is okay. It just means it's not your reading this time. But drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all and try to connect with you all over there. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, Scorpio. You'll know when I post new videos. It also helps to support the channel, so it's a great energy exchange between us, as is when you like, share and comment on the video. It's been a pleasure to read your cards, Scorpio. I will see you back here for another one very soon. Bye for now.